you could have seen me when I came in initially with the lower back injury, because my hip will go out and I can hardly walk. And to be able to do what I do today, running up and down the stairs at the age of 65, to me it's phenomenal.
I've been coming to Dr. Luco for 11 years. I was in a car accident and received whiplash. I was not in very good condition. I was in a lot of pain, and after my first treatment, it was remarkable how I felt. I have issues with headaches, and Dr. Luco keeps them right under control, and sometimes my headache's even gone right at the treatment. I would recommend Dr. Luco to young and old at any time. I have already, and I still will. I think he's an awesome chiropractor.
I've been practicing 27 years now. I was in the RCP and I hurt my back, and I went the drugs and physio route, and they were suggesting surgery. And my wife had migraine headaches when she was 12 years old, and her parents took her to a chiropractor. So she encouraged me, of course, as our wives do, to do good things. And I went to her chiropractor, and he gave me tremendous help, and he said, "Brian, if I can't help you in 3 weeks, I'll get you some help elsewhere." So and the rest is history. He encouraged me to become a chiropractor. Well, we treat all sorts of ailments, trying to help the body move better and function better. We treat families from 1 week old to 93-year-old grandmothers. I have lots of sports patients. I have lots of RCMP. I have lots of nurses, and through the years, you get to see a wide variety of the population.
Through self-search that I actually came across Dr. Luco's name and came to his office. I have been a patient since 1984. I had a lower back injury as well as a twisted pelvis. It was an incident that happened at work. I can't believe that I would feel as good as I do today, and I know that without a doubt in my mind, had I not carried on with chiropractic care, I would not feel physically the way I do today.
When a patient first comes in the office, I sit with the patient and take a comprehensive history and find out about their life and their lifestyle. And then we go into the exam phase. I do a very detailed orthopedic, neurological, and biomechanical exam. I spend about an hour with the patient and take all kinds of findings on the patient. I do an x-ray usually of their neck, an AP and a lateral of their neck, and perhaps of their low back if it's necessary. If they're in serious discomfort, I may adjust on the first visit, which is a nice service. On the second visit, I will have analyzed the x-rays, and I will give the patient a report of findings and tell them what's going on in their back and what I can see to help them, how I can help them, and the number of visits that we think it will take before they get into some pain relief, and what other items that they'll need to attend to help themselves heal. Two specialties that we work on in this office are acupuncture and TMJ work. Patient history comes to mind that there was a young skier had crashed and hit her face with her ski, and she spent 2 or 3 days in hospital and these terrible headaches, and she finally came to see me, and we diagnosed the problem as being her jaw, and one jaw adjustment and her headaches cleared up. She was quite thrilled. I do quite a bit of acupuncture for a variety of symptoms, but a young mother came to me and she was about 2 weeks overdue and wanted to have some chiropractic treatments. I gave her chiropractic treatments and did some acupuncture, some induction acupuncture, and she was due to be in for a treatment the next morning, and she didn't show up. She'd had her baby. Her water broke that night, and she was so pleased with her progress. One of my regular patients come back to me 2 or 3 weeks after she was scheduled for surgery, and I asked her how her surgery went. And she said, well, you won't believe it. I was being rolled in on the gurney into the surgery ward, and the surgeon asked me how I was doing. And I told him I'm completely pain-free and I don't have any problems anymore. And he said, what did you do? And he said, well, I went and saw my chiropractor. He said, well, you're out of here. You don't need surgery. Out you go. Go see your chiropractor. And so she gave me a big hug, and she was so pleased with her progress and the help that I had been able to give her.